Welcome back to the Sharon Jones Show. We were just talking on last segment with a young gentleman that had been through a transition in his life to Christ. And we're just coming back and talking with the counselor here as far as we talking about drugs, rehab, all type of alcohol rehab. And we got a counselor here, and that's Miss Mona. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. You're a counselor here in Georgia, Alabama?
I'm a counselor in Georgia at American Work.
Okay, at American Work.
Yes.
Okay, and what is your position?
I'm a counselor.
For mental health?
For mental health, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
That's what I was fishing for.
Right. But today I'm here representing Communities United in Recovery.
Okay.
For an event that's coming up on September 24th,
Okay.
where we are celebrating people with recovering from mental health issues and substance abuse issues.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
On the 24th, what time is that event?
It's from 12 until 5 at Lake Bottom Park under the band shelter.
Oh, great. Good area.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what should we expect that day?
We'll have some live music. There'll be people giving their testimonies of recovery from substance abuse issues, from their healing or their medical or however they're being maintained with mental health issues. There'll be live music. There'll be some giveaways and lots of different fun things. There'll be food there. So yes, that's always a draw.
I'm even more interested now. Okay.
So yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be really exciting, and I hope everybody will come out. You know, so many families are affected by mental health. I think all families are affected by mental health and or substance abuse issues, and it's just like anything else. If someone has cancer, the entire family rallies around and supports and so forth, and so should it be for mental health and substance abuse.
You're right. Is that event has a fee to it, or is it?
No, it's absolutely free.
Wow.
Yes.
That's good. So it's open for everybody.
Everybody that can and will. We're hoping that they'll come out, and especially those that has been in recovery, that have family members that has dealt with any of these issues.
You know, I see that we celebrate birthdays and anniversaries and,
Yep.
and all type of things, but I don't see much of the celebration for someone that has transformed their life or they have been transformed. So
I agree.
I think that's an excellent hit that you guys are doing.
I agree.
They need to really celebrate and feel appreciated and honored that they've come a long way from where they were.
And it's hard. It's not always easy.
Tell me.
It's a tough walk.
Right.
And so when they're celebrated, it encourages them and it encourages others to take the walk and to continue.
You're right. And I know how hard it is, because let me tell you, I deal with having being a thick woman, and it's hard to try to pull to the thinness. So I often, someone say, well, you look like you're losing a few pounds. You say, you know, it helps you. It kind of makes you,
Exactly.
when you want that extra Oreo cookie, you say, nah, not today.
Yep.
You know, because you're trying to, you know, get somewhere and be appreciated for doing what you need to do for health.
Yep.
You know, it's about, and even with the mental health, it's still with health. And, you know, if your state of mind is messed up and not right, and you're putting things in your body that shouldn't be, you definitely need to do something called, you know, work on that health.
Yes.
So I can understand it being a tough road.
And I
Yeah.
think the idea of weight, because I struggle with weight myself, but the idea of weight is a perfect example, because a lot of times we know what to do.
Right.
We know how to do it, but
It's
to make
hard
that
to
step
do
is
it.
not as easy as it seems.
Exactly.
And so when that person comes along and say, you know, come on, I'll walk with you. I'm here for
Yeah.
you. I'll support you.
Yeah.
It really encourages you to go ahead and do that.
That's awesome. That's why I applaud you guys on this event you have coming up on September 24th.
Yes.
Yeah, and you said from 12 to 5.
From 12 to 5. Pretty much most mental health agencies in the area will be a part of it.
Oh, great.
I don't want to get into naming names,
No.
but just
Yes.
pretty much everybody that I can think of
So
is
the
a part
city's
of it.
fully covered
Exactly.
with the right people.
And they'll be out there with booths and tables that you can maybe go to get information and so forth.
That is great.
Yep.
I hope everybody that will come out that day, that they're not all working.
Right, right. And it's a Saturday, so hopefully
Yeah.
most people will be off.
Yeah.
It's a place you can bring the kids to.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Lake Bottom Park. That's a wonderful area anyway.
It is.
For a great event. It's kind of in the middle of everything.
Everything is shaded, and
Yeah.
there's lots to do all around. So you
Okay,
can make
so
that a
people
part of it.
bringing their chairs and stuff like that?
They can bring their chairs if they like. I think it's just going to be like tables set up where you can walk around and visit and stand around and listen to the music and so forth. So if someone wanted to bring their chair, I think that'd be fine.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's look like you're excited about it, Sharon.
I'm very excited about it. Because I feel like a lot of times mental health is not looked at. In general, mental health touches every area of our lives. I mean, we talked about cancer earlier. That affects your mental health. We talk about weight. That affects your mental health. Family problems. It affects your mental health. Childhood problems. Your mental health. Everything we do in our lives has some type of effect on how we think and how we behave. So when we focus on making that well, a wholeness, then we have to touch the mental health part. So this, to me, is very important.
That is good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So the 24th.
September 24th,
September.
12 to 5, Lake Bottom Park, under the band shelter.
Is it your first annual or?
This is actually the 27th year, I believe.
Wow.
I don't know that we've always done something this big, but this is the 27th year. The theme is our recovery, our families, our recovery, and something else I can't remember. But the key word is our.
Our.
We're making it a part of everybody. We're unified. Yes.
Togetherness.
Yes.
Amen. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you took the time to come out. And,
I'm very glad to be here.
yes, and share with our viewers all the good information. Like you said, a lot of people are linked to someone that has these issues, if not themselves. So
Absolutely.
I'm sure that you should have a rally full of people that day,
Looking
getting
forward to it.
information and putting out information.
Yes.
So that's awesome. So we look forward. Y'all keep it locked right here on the Joneses. We'll be right back in a minute. Y'all know what to do. Yes.